So I spent today driving out to eastern Alabama and come home with another maroon truck. So it's beat up. It's real beat up. They had horses and whatnot, and I spent a little bit. I just dropped all this stuff off it because I can't stand it. But you can see right there that they dropped a fifth wheel or a gooseneck or something. They dropped it on it, and right there. But it's not the worst, you know. It's an 02 bone stock, and that's probably gonna disappear. But I know you can't really do too much on them. So my brother's got one, and that's the biggest issue he runs into is he'll put that thing into limp mode. Come with these things too. I don't know what these are. It says something about like cold weather or something, and there's a picture right here. It shows it going on the front of the grill, like it blocks off the radiator. I don't know about that, but it ain't too bad, you know. Both the driver's seat and passenger seat, both the leather's torn on them. The truck was filthy when I got it. Complete total lack and care of taking care of this thing. Just grimy. Caleb called and he told me I ought to have been recording everything I was doing, and I just don't think about it, you know. I get kind of caught up in the moment and I just start working on stuff. But let's fire this thing up. Oh, falling out. You don't run half bad. Ride's good. Yeah. I don't know, it's too quiet. All these things are all just trash. They need to come off. So I gotta get some goo material and get all that stuff off of them, but it's scratched up. It ain't no show truck now. I'm just gonna clean the thing up, and now I got me something to tow that around, or tow something else around, or a tractor or something if I pick me up one. But oh, there you go. 263 254. Got a smoking deal on it, but I mean it's in rough shape. So I just wanted something. I mean, everything works on it. AC works, heater works. I was freezing myself out of it driving home. Yeah, you know, I know a guy that does upholstery, so I'm gonna have him do the seats and do the seat on that. And we'll go from there. But it's pretty. I vacuumed a bunch of leaves off the top of the hood here. Yeah, she runs like a sewing machine. Bone stock. Nothing to see under there. But I like it. Running the vacuum and found me a alligator clip. Might be able to crimp a wire in there. You can always use some alligator clips. And where you at? Found me a 1316 Snappy Boy. So fair trade. Well, I guess I didn't trade for this, bought it, but oh, we got some Legos too. Look at that. We building all kinds of stuff now. All right, well, there's Snappy number 2, an old 9/16 that they split it down the middle, 1/2-inch drive. They probably had this daggone thing in an impact wrench, and yeah, they don't like them non-impact tools, you know. They don't hold up too well. All right, so I'm cruising out to a town down here in lower Alabama. It's right there on the border of Florida. Can't remember what the guy's address was, but go, pretty cheap right now, so I'm gonna check them out and see if they'll fit. They should fit. They're off a Dodge, but they're 20 by 10s, and then they might be 20 by 9s, who knows, but the ad says they're 20 by 10s with 285 60 by 20s, so like 33s, so I'm gonna check them out. So if I can get those here on the Duramax, that'd be a lot nicer than what's on there currently. Got some new ones here. Look pretty good. Look a lot better than them, so. There we have it. So I was trying to get a video putting the wheels on, but the guy, I threw them on at his house, but he didn't want me to. And the only reason why I threw them on at his house, I just took one off because he said they were off a Ford, but he said it'll fit a Ford and a Dodge, and I'm pretty sure Fords and Dodge got different bolt patterns, so I know Dodges and Chevy are the same, so I was like, well, I'll try it out, you know, see if they'll fit. But they fit, and I was like, well, you know, if you're cool with it, I'll just throw them on here. He said, yeah, that's fine, and he helped me put them on. Older fella, he was cool, but he didn't let me film. He asked me not to film, so. It's a rough, beat up farm truck. Now it's got some new meats on it. Don't look half bad. Rubs a little bit. Have to trim that up. Leveling kit on there. Might not even have to trim it if I get a leveling kit. But yeah, this is where they drop that fifth wheel right here, or a gooseneck, one of the two. But paint's faded. I don't really care about the paint that much, honestly. I just wanted a truck to pull the C10 if I needed to, or a boat if I get a boat, you know? Who knows? So got on the Amazon and I found this here. Since this doesn't have a VGT turbo, I'm gonna throw this on, and it's supposed to, what I read was, I found it on a forum, but what I read is that it, what do you call it? It just keeps the wastegate shut just a little bit longer. It ain't just gonna jump you 20 horsepower or 20 pounds of boost or nothing, but it's just supposed to keep your wastegate shut longer, because instead of just running through a straight 1/4-inch hose, they're running it through this little tiny deal right there. I think probably about 20 thou. So we'll throw that on and see how she goes. All right, so there it is. Took me all of 5 minutes to install. Goes from the intake side over to the wastegate actuator. So we'll see. I'm gonna throw this back down. Missing a grommet back there, but. So I bought this here, muffler delete. It'll be straight piped, but I can't justify spending a bunch of money, dumping a bunch of money into this thing, because I'm not gonna tune it. Well, I might tune it. Shit. It's probably gonna get tuned. Hey, if you're in lower Alabama, here in the panhandle of Florida, you know anyone who does, what do they call it, EFI live tuning, and can do like a trans tune and a ECU tune, let me know. Let me know. There's the old muffler. I got my tools here. I'm gonna go ahead and unbolt it real quick, and then once it's unbolted, I'll fix that other one, get it up in there. And I got clamps with it, but I think I'm just gonna zap some welds on it, throw a little lightning down, and call it a day. There it is. I just gotta zap this thing in place. I gotta kind of adjust it a little bit better. I already know how the exhaust looks. Oh, it looks about like how it does. But what do you say we fire this thing up real quick? Just see how she sounds. Let me grab my trusty. This is what I used to take that thing. I unbolted it with this Ryobi right here. Y'all was dogging these Ryobis, man. Don't be sleeping on them. I'm telling you. I gotta clean this damn garage. Been busy doing this, doing that. Some of y'all were dogging on this dang Ryobi right here. But I tell you, that thing it'll send some nuts in, man. Y'all want to talk about these Ryobis and act like they're trash or something, but when we was putting up that shed over there at Caleb's house, I guess it ain't a shed, that's a 40 by 50 shop. So, I mean, it's pretty big. But we was putting up that shop. That's what you kept seeing. Everyone reached for the Ryobi. Everyone was using the Ryobi. There was Milwaukee's out there and there was Craftsman's out there, but everybody wanted the Ryobi. So, you tell me.